The Our Water, Our Right movement, led by the Environmental Rights Action Friends of the Earth Nigeria, has cautioned Lagos State Governor Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu against continuing on the path of previous administrations in its plans to privatize water in Lagos. Alongside civil society allies, grassroots groups, labour and others in the diaspora, ERA put together a meeting to discuss the shared challenge. Joining via Zoom all the way from the United States were the president of the Institute for the Black World 21st Century, Dr. Ron Daniels, the executive director of Flint Rising, Naira Sharif, and Gregory Akili, project officer at Corporate Accountability. They frowned at the fact that in tackling the water challenge, previous administrations have not consulted Lagos citizens, but instead advanced solutions including the globally discredited public-private partnership (PPP) model of water privatization. In its recommendation to Sanwo-Olu, the groups demanded a halt to concession talks or agreements entered into with transnational corporations, the need to fully uphold the human right to water as an obligation of the government representing the people, integration of broad public participation, including that of women in developing plans to achieve universal access to clean water.
Today we're just telling the whole world that we will continue to build that global solidarity to put pressure on our governments, Lagos State government, national government, to begin to prioritize the issue of water. And the global community are watching. You know, today we've seen the black in diaspora, we've seen the black community in the US writing a letter of solidarity to the governor of Lagos State to say, look, we want you to be circumspect in decision making regarding water. We want you not to privatize. We want you to work to make access, universal for people. Let people be able to access water. Not that the multinational companies take over our water again and then our people will not be able to access water. So we are demonstrating that solidarity that between our community and the global community in a very common struggle, which is water. And we believe that the government will be listening as we continue to mobilize for people to demand their right to water.
They said they have a blueprint on how to address the current crisis in the water sector in the document entitled Lagos Water Crisis: Alternative Roadmap for Water Sector.